Hi, Clive here. Welcome to this video. Tell me, do you feel confused about the job that a browser does and the job that a search engine does? Well, many people do. If you ask somebody what browser they're using, they'll give you a blank look and say, Mac, Windows, Windows 10, or maybe Yahoo or Google. They clearly don't know. And in this video, I'm going to try and show you the difference between the two and what their jobs are. So stay tuned and we'll find out. The World Wide Web, or Internet, covers every country and contains billions of websites. In order to access these websites, we need a way to do it, and the tool we use is called a browser or a web browser. Web browsers come free with every operating system, and we can't get on the internet without them. So what are they? A browser is a software application for accessing information on the World Wide Web. And when we request a web page from a website, the browser retrieves the necessary content, like a text, audio, or video, or images, and then displays this content on our device. To use an analogy, it's a bit like a bus really. It enables us to travel the web searching for information. And just as buses are made by companies, browsers are made by companies as well. There is Safari from Apple, Chrome from Google, Opera from the Otello Corporation, Microsoft Edge from Microsoft, and Firefox from Mozilla, and these are just a few of the many browsers that are available. An easy way to remember what a browser is to think of it as a bus. B stands for bus and browser. Now, what is a search engine? Just as buses need an engine to propel them along, browsers need a search engine to enable them to search out and to link them to the different websites so they can retrieve the content. They can do this in milliseconds, and they are a powerful piece of software. They are also built by companies like Google, Bing, Yahoo, DuckDuckGo, and Dogpile. And these are the most popular ones of the many search engines that are available. We can mix and match search engines with browsers. For example, if we have a Safari browser, we can have Google, Yahoo, Bing, DuckDuckGo, Dogpile, or any other search engine as our search engine. Similarly, if we have Microsoft Edge or any other browser as our browser of choice, we can use any of the search engines. We can have more than one browser on our computer, though it's wise not to have a lot of them, probably 2 or 3 at the most. So how do we use these browsers? When we turn our browser on, our chosen browser immediately takes us to the home page. This is a page that we've chosen as our opening page, and it can be a blank page or a page of a website. Most buses have a panel that tells us where they are going, and the driver can change the destination on the panel when he needs to. Browsers are the same. We tell the search engine where to take us by typing information into the browser address panel. And we can do this in 2 ways. The first way is to type in a particular website address, like trademe.co.nz, and the browser will take us to TradeMe's website. The second way is to type a question or topic into the address bar. For example, we could type in something like things to do in Motueka, and the search engine would scour all the websites to give us a selection of web pages that cover our topic in some way. We can then click on the blue link and it takes us to the web page address. We could even type in a question such as, why won't my printer work? And the search engine will find all the sites on the internet that could give us some answers. And we just click on the website that seems to be able to answer our question. If the website we chose doesn't really answer our question, then we just tap on the back button on the browser and we get our search engine selection back again, and we choose another site. Well, that was a very short overview of the job of a browser and a search engine. There is just so much to learn. But what have we learned so far? Well, we've learned about browsers that they are a software application which comes free with every operating system, such as Mac OS, Linux, Windows, Android and iOS. We've also found out that they are needed to get onto the internet. There's no way that we can browse the World Wide Web without a browser. And their job is to retrieve information from a web page and then to display this information on our devices. We've also found out that there are many kinds of browsers available to us, and we just have to choose the one that suits us. Now, what about search engines? Well, they're an online software system which searches the World Wide Web, or the internet as we know it. And these searches are based on keywords that we put into the browser's address bar. And in a sense, they link the browser to the web page. And there are many different kinds of search engines which can be used with different browsers. So we just have to choose the one that we like the best. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it useful. And I hope too that you've gained a better understanding of the job that a browser or a search engine does. Now maybe you'd like to experiment with them, to try different browsers, to try different search engines, to mix and match them and see what you come up with. So until next time, happy searching, happy browsing.